Shalom, friends. The Piaseczner Rebbe for Shabbat Chazon, the Shabbat before Tisha B'Av, has a very famous drasha in Eish Kodesh because it's the very last drasha that he gave before the great deportations of the summer of 1942, and he stopped giving drashot after that. And that we've probably talked about before. It's a very powerful drasha that everyone should learn. But he has another drasha in Derech HaMelech from Shabbat Chazon from 1936, Taf Reish Sadi Vav. And there he talks about a lot of interesting themes. One of the themes that he discusses is emunah, faith. And he has a big chidush there, a big innovative idea, I think, or maybe other people imply it, but he says it very clearly, that when we really have strong emunah in Hashem and we are oved Hashem b'koch, we really powerfully try to serve Hashem, then not only do we have emunah in Hashem, but Hashem has emunah in us. Hashem has faith in us. And one of the results of that is that, first of all, it becomes a two-way connection, and that becomes a powerful situation of dveikud, of cleaving between us and the divine. And he also says that that also very, very much helps us not to succumb to the Yetzer Hara, to improper temptations, in those areas in which we really do have that strong faith. And as it could be an area, he says, for example, the average Jew is not going to be tempted, the average observant Jew is not going to be tempted to eat tray food or eat chametz on Pesach, chas v'shalom, even though other people do that. And that's because our connection with Hashem, our emunah, that's what Hashem wants from us, is so powerful that we then have a response from Hashem that He believes in us, that we're, of course, not going to do those things either. And then it becomes very easy for us to serve Hashem in those areas, and we need to expand those areas in which we have such powerful emunah in Hashem, that He'll also have emunah in us, and we'll have a state of dveikud, and then a kind of guarantee, not 100%, but that we're on the right path and that we're going to stick to that path. And he ends the drasha with the famous pasuk at the end of the Haftorah, which is the first chapter of Isaiah, of Yeshayahu, Tzion b'mishpat tifadeh v'shoveha b'tzedakah, that Tzion, Jerusalem, will be redeemed through righteousness, through mishpat, and those who return to Jerusalem will be redeemed with tzedakah. And he says, this is a tzedakah in which we give ourselves to Hashem. When we give ourselves to Hashem, that's the kind of highest form of tzedakah, not in the levels that the Rambam lists, but in terms of our spiritual work, in terms of ben adam lemakom, we give ourselves over to Hashem, and then again we're in this state of two-sided emunah, that we have total belief in Hashem and Hashem has total belief in us, then we're in a state of dveikut, and this, of course, is in itself a type of geula. May we merit that this will be the last Shabbat Chazon, which we have to feel this impending sadness, and be a Tisha B'Av of great simcha, Bezrat Hashem. Be well, Besarot Tovot, Shabbat Shalom.